Hi everyone, it's Kez Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, unfortunately, I'm going to review our 18 loss against our arch rivals in Carlton. Now, I'm probably going to be copying a lot of shit for this. For those who are attending Magpies, welcome. If you're new to the channel, watching this for the first time, like, comment and subscribe. Now I have to have a bet where I'm gonna have to wear a Carlton scarf. I'll put my neck on the line for this. I did talk shit up with Promenades and Blue Board. I'm gonna probably copy from both of them, but like, what the fuck? I'm gonna talk about the game. Don't give it a rating out of 10. Other than that, go straight into it, because this is a fucking not great feeling. Now, I'm going to give a bit of a rant going here as well, because, and there is going to be swearing, and there will be, so, I'm just going to get this out of the way. But what the fuck happened, Collingwood? And it pisses me the fuck off. The fact is that during this game, we were in front for %90 of the game, 95%. So the first 3 quarters, we played pretty good. The only problem is with Carlton, we didn't take Sam Walsh, and he's a good player. Couple years in the system, but you have to take guys like this, and we should have put him away. And I honestly thought Harry Mackay kicking 4 goals in 1 quarter. He kicks 4 goals in that 1 quarter. And they're and the Carlton fans probably making it like, oh yeah, he's some sort of hero, mate. Kicking 4 goals in 1 quarter, anyone can do that. Literally, it's happened before. But I'm gonna go through that first quarter. I just want to talk about it. Now, 42-20 to 9. Now, 11 points in front at quarter time, right? Yeah, quarter time. How the fuck that we weren't 4 or 5 goals up at quarter time, even through the second quarter, I don't know why. With all that dominance we had for 3 fucking quarters, and we still could not put them away. They play 5 minutes in patches, if that. Now, that doesn't work all the time, and I will give credit to Carlton. Just, I'll talk about that later on. Alright? But 42-20, there's 3 rush behinds for Carlton, 2 to us. So realistically, you take away that, it's still fucking less on that at the end of the day. But we had to make the most of our chances in that first quarter. We should have been 4 or 5 goals in front. Like, if we were 30 points in front at quarter time, the way that we played, then why can't we fucking play like that in the second and third quarter? Because we dominated in that second quarter. Oliver Henry was good in the first half, kicking 3. Went quiet. If you kick 3 or 4 goals in a half or in a quarter and you go quiet after that, you probably, realistically, that doesn't make you a consistent player, because you can kick 6 or 8 goals. Once you're on the road, you've got to keep that going. I mentioned in the previous that we have to stop Sam Walsh. We have to stop Carlton's game plan, because when they lower their eyes, which they did a few times, it was, okay, they take the marks and then take the opportunities. Harry McCall, they just kick it long and home. They had one tall. So what we should have done realistically in those situations is that we just needed to take those marks. So we take those contested marks. You know, we have Maynard finding that, killing that ball out of bounds. Or we have something that we can easily do by reading that play really well in that first quarter. And especially towards the second and third quarter. We had momentum. We don't put teams away. We did that against St Kilda last year. We had the momentum. We did against Richmond. We had the momentum. They couldn't stop it. It is very hard when teams get run-ons, and especially against us. So when we do it, you can't put a loose man in defence, right? You can't, because otherwise, theoretically, Steve Hawking fucking changes the rules. And at the end of the day, for me personally, if I was to stop a runner of scoring goals, I'd rather stop it by putting an extra play back or just holding them up a little bit. Carlton plays fast, and we allow that to happen. So, how the fuck that we allowed them to play like that? And sometimes we didn't even stick all our tackles. The umpiring has to be questioned a fair bit, because we had some calls that if we did it, if we got caught tackled, dropping the ball or holding the ball, when we did to Carlton, nothing in that. And they got away with a few decisions. Don't worry about that. They won the free kick out, so they can't really complain too much. So, with the way that we played, it's important to realise that it wasn't a factor of the umpiring, but we needed to be better. We need to be better at the contest, and we need to really make sure that we play our brand of footy to keep going quick. Take the most of their opportunities. Be smart. Lower our eyes when we go forward. Not putting our teammates under a lot of pressure. And we played with heart, I felt, in the first 3 quarters as well. It's the last quarter. So the second quarter, 3 goes 3 to 3 goes 2. Again, at that point we were, 40 to 30. 10 points up at halftime. Now, with the stats, the scoreboard says that Carlton were down by 10 points, But the stat sheet, we dominate that second quarter as well as the third quarter. And what I do tend to say is that, okay, with our dominance on the stat sheet, if we don't start putting Carlton away and during the game, we keep them in it. We really do. I think with that, I don't think it meant much to the players because Carlton played like that for 3 quarters and a little bit in patches. But we just needed to put them away. And I feel like when we don't do that, it fucking hurts. Because time and time again, we got to make the most of our opportunities. And we got to really finish them off. Get that 4, 5, 6 goal margin, and more than that, and go, right, this is where we go into the kill. After each quarter, we have a look. Okay, we're 8 goals in front. Let's put them to the sword. That way we can use our ball movement and continue to play like that. Because you wanted to hurt Carlton on the scoreboard. The stat sheet means nothing if you can't take the advantage of it and dominate on the scoreboard. Because we kept Carlton in that fucking game. And credit to them. Right? Credit to Carlton for being in the game in that second quarter. And the first quarter. The third quarter, even. 3 goals, 1 to 3-3. We should have been at least 26 points in front. At least in that last quarter. And we go, okay, we know Carlton are going to give it everything they've got. We are a better last quarter team. We weren't switched on. We made too many mistakes. Perceived pressure by Carlton really forced us into making a lot of mistakes. And this is where they get the credit, kicking 7 goals. Are you fucking kidding me, Collingwood? 7 fucking goals, Carlton kicking that fucking last quarter. Like, what the fuck are we doing that as a group? When are we going to stop that run? When are we going to try and take our opportunities when it fucking matters? This one hurts, yeah? But we still don't fucking do this. 2018, we put Richmond to the sword in a prelim. We did it against Port Adelaide as well. North Melbourne. So, when are we going to start playing for 4 quarters and actually start looking at opportunities on, okay, we're dominating on the stat sheet. We're going to play 4 fucking quarters. We're going to kick that extra 1 or 2 goals to really go, okay, good. We're 26 points in front. And that way we can try and go, okay, at some point they're going to try and fight the way back. Let's put them to the sword. Let's finish them off. And even if we get 35, 40 points in front, they're not going to try and win the game, are they? When it's too late. St Kilda didn't put us to the sword, and we came back and we stuck at it. It felt like, to me, Carlton stuck at it. Whatsoever. That's what it felt to me. As much as this one hurts, I'm going to have to say it. The positives, and I'll go through the positives and negatives. So, congratulations, Primary Nice and Blue Board, mate. Fucking love yous, and I love doing this with you guys. Especially to spark this rivalry with you guys. It means a lot to me as a fan. Like, for this week, fucking hate Carlton, hate Essendon as well. I do like him, but at the same time, fucking hate them because I want to beat them. If the teams I want to fucking beat are Carlton, Essendon, Richmond as well. That's another one. As much as I want to admit that, I do want to beat these teams. West Coast. It's always good to beat a team. As well, but we need to start. I think as a group, we knew how Carlton played. I put that out there, and all of a sudden we don't tag Welsh. Welsh was always going to do well when Cripps isn't there. Now, you can't just rely on individual brilliance, yeah? You just can't. It's not good. Now, the jumper clash. If we are made to wear our clash currency for our away game AFL, why can't you fucking have the balls to make Carlton wear a clash currency? How fucking hard is it? Our fucking home game and you can't do that. That's bullshit. It clashes. Both teams have darker currencies, for fuck's sake. You fucked this up on Anzac Day, you cunts. And you're just useless cunts that you can't do your fucking job properly. So that is a rain towards the AFL on that. But the positives were, and there's a few. Oliver Henry kicking like 3 goals. Jordan Rufford, first 3 quarters. As well until that last quarter, which I'll go through. 12 marks, 31 disposals drawn to Gary as well. Really played a really good game. Shows the reason why he can play really well. John Noble, 25 disposals and 11 marks. Chris Mayne, 10 marks and 26 disposals as well. Brent Maynard as well, another positive. Really, I thought he showed some heart in the way he plays. That's always the positives. The first 3 quarters, like our starts, were good in a positive way. But we just need to keep that going a little bit more than what we need to. Brody Grundy in the first 3 quarters, I thought he was good. Drifted away late, so there is a reason behind it. I'll go through the negatives. The last fucking quarter, a negative. Brody Grundy in that last quarter was a negative. Jordan Rufford in that last quarter, negative. Our ball movement at times were good in the first 3 quarters. That's positive. In the last quarter, I thought that we went away from that as much as possible. And allowing Harry Mackay to kick 4 goals, that's a negative for us because we should have been better. But credit to Carlton, they played well in that last quarter. The first 10, 15, 20 minutes of the first, second, third quarter, we dominated. We didn't put them away. Credit to Carlton, 5 minutes of every quarter, got back in the game. That is a positive for them. I have to say that. But it is what it is, really. It's gonna hurt. Trust me, it hurts me to do this on a fucking loss, yeah? But I'm gonna have to give props to Blue Board. I'm gonna have to give props to Communals. Guys, I fucking love both of you to deal with my heart. Swoop Luke, I love you, man. you're an inspiration to me as a Collingwood fan to do this bit of footy as well. Fuck me. I'm a fucking dickhead now. Wearing a fucking Carlton scarf on the back. Fuck me. I'm gonna post it up on my socials as well. You know what? As an embarrassment, I deserve it. Guys, throw at me, Carlton fans. Do it. And this is the only time that you're going to do it. But good game anyway. Love all of yous. But I'll go through the rating out of 10. I thought that was it. It's 6.5 out of 10. I thought crucial times, and the reason why I didn't give it, close to giving it to a 7 or 7.5, but I just thought that the 5 instant patches were the reason why. Not dominating on the scoreboard, not really tagging Walsh is always a negative, and that comes in. But we just need to be better as a team. I thought we played a good game. That's why the 6.5. It's way past it's a 6 or 6.5. That's close to a 7 in my opinion. I think, yeah, you know what, that's a lot respectable for what we've done. But I love this club. You know, means a lot to me. They put me on the high, they put me on the low, but I love them no matter what. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go the Mighty Pies.